بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the absolutely merciful, the especially merciful.
والمرسلات عرفا.
By the winds sent forth one after another,
فالعاصفات عصفا.
and by the winds that blow violently,
والناشرات نشرا.
and by the winds that scatter clouds and rain,
فالفارقات فرقا.
and by the verses that separate the right from the wrong,
فالملقيات ذكرا.
and by the angels that bring the revelations to the messengers,
عذرا أو نذرا.
to cut off all excuses or to warn.
إنما توعدون لواقع.
Surely what you are promised must come to pass.
فإذا النجوم طمست.
Then, when the stars lose their lights,
وإذا السماء فرجت.
and when the heaven is cleft asunder,
وإذا الجبال نسفت.
and when the mountains are blown away,
وإذا الرسل أقتت.
and when the messengers are gathered to their time appointed,
لأي يوم أجلت.
for what day are these signs postponed?
ليوم الفصل.
For the day of sorting out.
وما أدراك ما يوم الفصل.
And what will explain to you what is the day of sorting out?
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
Woe that day to the deniers.
ألم نهلك الأولين.
Did we not destroy the ancients,
ثم نتبعهم الآخرين.
so shall we make later generations to follow them.
كذلك نفعل بالمجرمين.
Thus do we deal with the criminals.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
Woe that day to the deniers.
ألم نخلقكم من ماء مهين.
Did we not create you from a worthless fluid,
فجعلناه في قرار مكين.
then we placed it in a place of safety,
إلى قدر معلوم.
for a known period.
فقدرنا فنعم القادرون.
So we did measure, and we are the best to measure.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
Woe that day to the deniers.
ألم نجعل الأرض كفاتا.
Have we not made the earth a receptacle
أحياء وأمواتا.
for the living and the dead?
وجعلنا فيها رواسي شامخات وأسقيناكم ماء فراتا.
And we have placed therein firm and tall mountains, and have given you to drink sweet water.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
Woe that day to the deniers.
انطلقوا إلى ما كنتم به تكذبون.
Depart to that which you used to deny.
انطلقوا إلى ظل ذي ثلاث شعب
Depart to a shadow in 3 columns,
لا ظليل ولا يغني من اللهب
neither shading nor of any use against the fierce flame of the fire.
إنها ترمي بشرر كالقصر
Verily, it throws sparks, huge as a fort,
كأنه جمالة صفر
as if they were yellow camels.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين
Woe that day to the deniers.
هذا يوم لا ينطقون
That will be a day when they shall not speak,
ولا يؤذن لهم فيعتذرون
and they will not be permitted to put forth any excuse.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين
Woe that day to the deniers.
هذا يوم الفصل جمعناكم والأولين
That will be a day of decision. We have brought you and the men of old together.
فإن كان لكم كيد فكيدون
So if you have a plot, use it against me.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين
Woe that day to the deniers.
إن المتقين في ظلال وعيون
Verily, the God-conscious and God-fearing shall be amidst shades and springs,
وفواكه مما يشتهون
and fruits such as they desire.
كلوا واشربوا هنيئا بما كنتم تعملون
Eat and drink comfortably for that which you used to do.
إنا كذلك نجزي المحسنين
Verily, thus do we reward the doers of good.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين
Woe that day to the deniers.
كلوا وتمتعوا قليلا إنكم مجرمون
Eat and enjoy yourselves for a little while. Verily, you are the criminals.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين
Woe that day to the deniers.
وإذا قيل لهم اركعوا لا يركعون
And when it is said to them, bow down, they bow not down.
ويل يومئذ للمكذبين
Woe that day to the deniers.
فبأي حديث بعده يؤمنون
Then in what statement after this will they believe?